Yes. Rescue Z from the Lucre Hulk. That's right. You're here to rescue Z. Bode made a big exploding distraction, and I sat here to meditate and try and forget that I'm actually in the middle of a big swamp. Are we at the big ball part already? Have we always been there? I don't know the layout of a Lucre Hulk. Oh, I saw that. I was like, wait, what's over there? Also, what's over here? Aha. Yeah, there's very clearly a way forward, and then there's this. What we got?
Good. Soon you will serve a new master.
A new master? Within the abandoned Lucre Hulk, Ravis found himself a dormant army. All he needed to do was reprogram it to serve him. Yeah, he's got a big droid army. I haven't mentioned it. I don't know, and I feel like I should, Ravis's voice actor. I feel like it's familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. However, he has a very nice voice. I quite like it. He's very cool, very cold. And, I mean, I can also see him voicing a good guy, but he's very good as a bad guy, too. So I'll take it. What are all these? I can't deal with that, apparently. That's a no. Oh, hi there. I didn't even get the assassination on him, even though I had the prompt. Dude had something to say, and he wasn't going to be able to say it. I don't suppose... Oh! Okay, but there's a... I can't open that. Just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. So is this actually the way forward? There's a door here. I don't know if I can open it or not. I actually can't.
Just
okay.
won't open.
Once again, I thought I was being clever, but no, I was actually just finding the actual path forward. This game is apparently really good at that. Because what did I miss over here? Oh, it's a console? Maybe to open a door? Where even was that? That's... What? Where is this? Also, these are back to tanks. Also, I'm hearing stuff happening, but I'm busy exploring. Why does it look like I've been there when I most definitely haven't? Because this is where the Echo was, and now it's telling me about, like... I haven't been over there. Game, what are you doing? I can't reach that. Alright, let me go the intended way by running past all the turrets and being scared. Also taking natural cover, so I don't waste my block meter. So until I can get that door open, I cannot get that essence. Don't even worry about it, it's fine. Can I open this? What are you guys shooting at? What are you guys shooting at? Oh, Bo! I didn't even see you, dude! How are you not taking them out? What do you do? Dude doesn't have his guns drawn. What are you doing? I didn't realize Bo was right there.
Keep moving.
How did I get a skill point? I didn't do anything. Did he kill the guys and he gave it to me? What are you? What are you? What are you? Huh? Interact with something. So I can scan it.
Good job.
Scan your droid. Oh, I've seen these. These anxious, greedy droids are a familiar sight wherever there is an abandoned material up for grabs. Thought to have been originally created to bring valuable scrap to their owners, these droids now roam independently, hoarding whatever valuables they can find with their grubby mechanical hands. So you have a thing in you.
Maybe we should take up prospecting, huh, BD?
Ah, you had a priorite shard in there. Alright, what's over here then? More shards. Excellent.
Hey, not bad.
Can I please defend? Thank you. Alright, there's a wall run thing? Or, hey, Bode, you were just here. Where is it I'm supposed to be going? Okay. So the wall run thing is not an actual wall run thing, it's just a wall to protect me from blaster shots. Unless there's a secret over there, at which point I'm gonna go back.
Now to test my work. Droid. Kill them.
Roger, roger.
Well, they did it. Look on my works. Upon reprogramming the Lucrehulk's army to serve him, Ravis then sought to test whether his work had been fully successful. I mean, I'd say it's debatably successful considering these droids are, you know, B1s. Oh, it doesn't want me to go that way. Understood. But what if...
I'm pretty hurt. I'm okay.
Alright, noted. Don't be here. There's a thing I can fiddle with, but that requires removing the turrets. Alright. Exploration. Insight gained. Can I open it this way? Oh, I hate you. Why were you ready for me? Ooh, who you?
It's about time.
Is it? Excuse me. That stuns you.
Leave that cow. He's hit.
I am hit. Stop it. You didn't care.
Give me some fight. You can move.
I can move.
Hold
You
the
can't.
line.
There goes my card.
Friends?
Bode, wanna help me? Thanks. Your stun grenade missed, but that's fine.
Let him have
Mine didn't.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
Thanks for the assist.
Does anyone need a hammer that size?
Doesn't need it anymore.
I mean,
Couldn't find a way to the
I'd like
turbo
one.
lift.
Well,
That's pretty
let's
cool.
look for one together.
Bedlam Smasher. Bedlam Raiders are the fist of Ravis, a brute force army designed to destroy. Nothing represents this better than the Bedlam Smasher, heavily clad warrior armed with a massive electro hammer. The Bedlam Smasher attacks with slow wings of their weapon, but each brutal blow, if it connects, is certain to devastate their target. I shrugged off a couple. Plus, I could totally use my crossguard stance to match him if I really, really wanted to. I don't, but I could.
Need to slice this.
I'm just not a, you know, heavy weapon kind of guy. I like my curved, fast swords. And katanas. Bode, you got a hint? We are gonna do something stupid. Get up. Yes. That is exactly the kind of stupidity I wanted. When I saw the other one. Hey, look, there's the big core that Anakin blew up. I mean, not this one specifically, but... You know.
Hey, check this out.
What, the door?
You wire it up? I've got an idea.
Oh, this is the console that I saw on the map
Okay.
from earlier.
Now what? This! Not bad.
That jetpack gave you super strength. It was still really cool, though. Alright, so there's a shortcut over there. Where dudes are.
What are these buildings?
Technical term is yurts. Living quarters. Saw them on Merida. You never seen so many yurts.
Living quarters.
Oh.
We're in deep now.
They live here. And we're gonna smash their homes. Because they smashed our homes. That's how it works, right? No, they wouldn't put it. Ooh! BD1, where are you going? That's dangerous.
Whatever this Jedi
Literally, you just walked past a dude.
Who programmed you to think that? It's a little naive to put it like.
They're onto us.
Yup. Not today, friend. Impaling!
Let him have it.
Run, scummy, run! It's fine. I'm fine.
Are you fine? Get stopped. Get shocked is the word I want. That even stuns the battle droid, which is great. I now have crowd control ability with this weapon, because I can just stun groups and rush them. One of the biggest weaknesses I had with this weapon was the fact that it wasn't great with crowd control because of my stabby stab. But now,
Glad you're excited.
now I can crowd control.
Raiders have gotten pretty cozy here.
Bedlam Raider Yurt. As a droid battleship, a Lucrehulk-class battleship lacked the need for comfort. However, the Bedlam Raiders, requiring habitation, fashioned a crude but livable village within the ship's superstructure. I guess they are people as opposed to droids. Aha. It is like a little village. Little tents and everything for who knows what.
We'll need some living space. Homes.
Holmes?
Sure. You never been to Marek 9?
Hey, you mentioned that.
Droid. Think I worked on you myself.
I will follow my orders to the letter, no matter the obstacle.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I knew it. A true loyalist. Oh, such a joy to meet a well-programmed pro.
Anyway, databank. Location is everything. Though it was never built for creature comfort, the Raiders were nevertheless determined to transform the Lucrehulk into a space they could live, as well as wage war. Yeah, the war part's the problem. But I guess they just keep scraps to repair units and whatnot.
We got a fight ahead, Cal. I'm game if you are.
Let's see, can I get them?
We've got company. I'm after the
There we go.
Let's take him down. Light him up.
Alright, so the last time that I had trouble with that, it just didn't want to target the other ones. But this one, it targeted all of them. Again, crowd control. Which make this even better to be my main style. Gun. Hello. You think I wasn't ready for you?
Yo, hey!
Now what? Now what? There was just a dude here? There's a wall to climb. Up. Up. There we go. Bode, stop showing off. That's why I'm not looking at you right now.
Yeah, toss them. Ramus only wants the intact ones.
Hold on. Give me that.
You gonna repair them? One man's junk. For his new purpose, Ravis forged an army of droids and raiders, discarding those of no use to him. Others, however, saw potential in the broken parts left behind. Well, yeah, you can use the parts to repair droids or just make, new things. Ah, you found prior rights for me. Thank you, Bode. Is this the intended path again? No, because there's a box over there. Good. You're not gonna get up, are you? Right,
Need to
slices
use
that
this.
one. Ooh, enforcer
Always
grip.
on point.
Okay. Hello there, Magna God. How do I get to you? Is this intended?
We got a fight ahead, Cal. I'm game if you are.
Nope. Went to charge my gun, then went to block, and went into zoom mode.
No payday is worth taking on that kind of
Maybe we should take up
How are
prospecting,
you still
huh,
talking?
BD?
Come, would you?
Oh no, you're talking to somebody else.
In this galaxy worse than a Jedi.
I don't think you believe that, because I definitely don't.
Trying to find the intended path here and avoid it. Okay, the intended path looks like it's that way, which means this is not the intended path. Please be open and let me grab that. Yeah, it's just a Magna Guard. Oh, it's not open though. Knock knock. You know, it's funny how the glass sometimes just doesn't exist. Like with this. Oh, you know what? It apparently exists here. Didn't exist in that last place. That was just awkward. So you're telling me all of this was just to be like, haha, oh, because there's the door there. This is all just to be like, haha, you can't get this. Look how dumb you are. It just makes me sad. Why would you be so cruel? Ah, right, that's where... I see. You don't suppose? Oh, nope. We're live, though.
I'm feeling weak, BD.
Feels like a
Hello.
real threat, this Jedi.
Oh.
Makes a change for prospectors, even if it's more dangerous.
I haven't come this far just to die.
Contact.
I'll survive. Sleep before you regret it. Get in there and fight! Fight me!
Making me work for it, huh?
That feels unintended, and yet I don't know how else to get here. Unless there was like a run wall to do. Genosian.
Hey, where'd you go?
I don't know. Where'd I go? Because, like, how else am I supposed to reach this? Because I feel like my dash wouldn't make it otherwise. Oh, well, I made it either way. And now, for you guys. I don't suppose... Cancel it. Alright, waste a shot. Can I get closer and target both? Why can't I target both? Like, they're standing next to each other. Whatever. Alright. Camera went off.
Secret BD.
Hello? Lock?
Get after it.
Scuzzle!
What'd you say?
Like your gumption.
Oh, you built that!
Boat.
Stay back.
Move, now! Follow!
There's a droidic over there. I'm not getting the executions, which is really sad because I don't know why I'm not getting them.
Let him have it.
Okay, so I was seeing the twin laser from the
Time to
droidic.
fight! A wound
That a
is
hammer
just
dude?
a wound!
No, regular dude.
Predictable. Going mobile.
Oh, you are a
Gotcha.
jetpack
Ready
though.
to fire.
Again, they're not that distinct from the regular dude, which is a problem. Because yes, the jetpack should be super visible. Sometimes it just
Nice
isn't
try.
until they do their attack.
Get him back. Help. Stim.
Also, you get stunned like a regular dude.
Don't give up.
What am I targeting right now? Your shield's looking a bit worn.
Solid teamwork.
There we go. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did in fact
you get through this,
bring back my cape, because I left my
then I
cape.
can finally rest. Somewhere quiet and peaceful. Like it used to be. Almost like it used to be.
Right.
Tantalor's closer than ever.
Yeah, just gotta keep pushing, huh?
Can't stop now.
Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop. Alright, so there's a path down there, there's a thing up there. There's a door I can't access there. There's a grapple point right in front of me? Oh yeah, there it is. Ah,
Let's
priority.
see if Doma's interested in this.
Those should be sparkling. I've seen other people play a bit, and their collectibles sparkle very noticeably. Mine do not, so I have a much harder time finding them. I didn't know that was there. I was like, there's nothing on this platform? No, there is. It just doesn't want to show up. And I think that's me toning down the graphics in order for the game to actually run. But it's such a simple little thing, I feel like it shouldn't be graphically intensive to be like, hey, here's a little shiny. Because I can find shinies. I guess we're going up there.
Can you get that down?
Consider it done.
Like, it's a good thing I'm thorough, but even then, like, I'm missing out on some collectibles just because they don't show up for me. Thank you.
This is no time to let up, Cal.
I know, but I gotta make sure I get to go back. Especially since I need a, point. Wait a minute, is that a shortcut to go back, or is that a... That said, the shortcut to go back isn't exactly close to another meditation point, so I guess we're just gonna forge forward. But it's nice to have that. Also, anything to pick up. All these dudes. Also, hammer dudes. Oh, why?
They're onto us.
Light him up!
Won't get me.
You will suffer for invading our home.
All right, let's dance.
Alright,
Get up
that
there.
had a lot shorter range than I wanted.
More droids, more.
You should not be here. Damage within acceptable parameters.
Is it acceptable?
There will be no mercy for you.
You hit the dudes, that's fine.
Tear them apart, droids. Leave nothing but scraps.
Hi, guys.
I've got you. Victory is mandatory.
Let him have it!
It's brief, but a stagger is better than nothing.
Use
I
a stick!
can't even target them. I'm
need
trying
help.
to use a stim. Yeah, just a brief stop and doing something is good enough.
Good one, Kestis!
Down.
Unit has been broken down.
And the fact that, like, they can't defend it is super nice. What? What is that range?
I will not yield to you.
Ow, that hurt.
Put them down.
Bode, help out. Not quite what I want. Don't tell me how to heal. I know how to heal.
Light him up!
Let our blades decide.
There we go.
Come here.
I touched you a little.
I'll never give in.
That stuns you, though. Which means
I
it's free.
won't yield.
That doesn't have
We
the
will
range
be
I want.
heroes.
That's fine, though.
Armed
Oh
and
my god, that range is ridiculous.
I won't die yet.
Oh, you didn't care that time.
Well, that was something.
I have no heals
I
left.
don't think they like us.
Bode, this is dangerous. I don't have heals left. Bode, tell me there's a meditation point nearby. There's something over here. Hang on. Oh, it's another one of these stupid boxes I can't open. Tied to that, I'm sure. Sadness. So many things. They really emphasize the backtracking here, which is annoying. Because it doesn't need to be that emphasized. Do it, Bode. Stronger.
How do you think those other compasses went missing?
My credits are on Stantari Kree.
No kidding. If she sends Z to that Bacta tank, maybe there's more to this story.
Hang on, what's over there? Nothing I can do. Got it.
So we rescue Z, get out of here, find Tanalor, and then what?
I'm just taking it day by day.
Hide out, live a peaceful life.
Maybe figure something out with Mary?
She's got her path, I've got mine.
Yeah, I've heard Jedi avoid attachment, but
That's right.
For the sake of not falling to the dark side and
just don't forget who you really are.
becoming overcome with emotion.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means trust your heart. Things are only getting worse out there. Life is precious. And so is happiness.
I wish it were that simple.
It is that simple. If you see a future with Marin, embrace it.
I don't understand. I can't just...
Well, that's a problem.
Bode.
It's not a ray shield because it doesn't burn. I mean, it's just 2B1s. It's fine.
Hey, clankers!
Whoa,
Over
Cal!
here.
The hard R?
A little further. Perfect.
Thanks. I'll look for another way around. You find that droid. And stay alive.
Alright, I guess the path I saw was in fact the actual path, because they cut this one off. But, Cal, listen. I know you're a Jedi and fought with the clones and all that, but really, the hard R? It's not your word, dude. Oh, and we get to go
This
to
isn't very inviting.
Yeah, no, the dark derelict section. Yeah, Beatty, I need you to fly back over to me.
I don't think anyone's been back here in a while, buddy.
What makes you say that, Cal? Oh, they're scout droids, though. They look like pit droid heads, though, which is really
Droids
fun.
from the forest array.
They know I'm here now. They're gonna send dudes. Didn't miss anything, right? That's a path below, but... Is that below me right now? It is.
Dagon's gonna destroy Z to get what he wants. He's obsessed. We shouldn't have left her at the outpost. We have to get her back.
Did I find the forward path again? I hope not. Beatty, you alright? What? Did I miss something? Did this close? I totally missed the jump scare of sorts. Because I saw the redness. Yeah, they closed the door on me. I'm sorry my explorativeness is ruining your cheap jump scares game. Also, did I find the forward path again? Because this is a cutscene. Oh, hello. I didn't hit a save point. You don't care?
You're a bull one.
I need that, excuse me.
There it is. What do you want with that? That's Dagon's orders. This is for me.
You've been disarmed, and I am lost. Oh, you can just... I feel like the texture was bugged. I don't have stims. Whoa!
Nice one, BD.
Beatty, what did you just do? How did you do that? Alright, guess we're going down. I am beyond lost, and I have no stims.
They're on to us.
Purge troopers!
We have to get out of here
Why had my lightsaber purple when it was blue at this time? Hey guys. You want to help out? Thank you.
That was clever.
Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
I would, but I don't have that power. Lift and slam. Just wrench it down. Screw your shield. Perfect.
Always giving me a new perspective, eh, Seer?
That was an old perspective, though.
I'm good, buddy. Let's go.
All right, now I can open all those things. Cal just needs to remember his power. Oh, thank you. Generator underbelly. Now I have 2 skill points. So, did that open up the rest in telekinesis? It did. So, mass slam, slam groups of enemies. Power slam for bigger hit reactions from effective enemies. Power lift to lift larger enemies, and gravitational mastery, increase soaring lift and mass slam radius. What is soaring lift? I have mass slam, but soaring lift isn't a thing. Oh, there it is. Never mind, it is a thing. Lift to target as well as nearby enemies. Ah. So it's normally single target, but I can make it multi-target to lift and multi-target to slam. I need those, but I only have 2 points. And I was trying to go for this. But also I was trying to go for this. I have Howling Push. I forgot. I can also get Twin Pull now. Man, now that I'm going for the Force Powers, it's like, hey, here's more Force Powers. But if you've seen me play Mass Effect, you know I love my lift. Slam is a different story, but Slam looks like it's gonna be super nice here. Slam in Mass Effect doesn't have too much use when you already have, like, throw. Where am I going? Got a wall I can climb? No, I gotta lift a platform.
We need the tuner back. Gives them access to everything Kree locked down.
So I'm sure that eats force power, but... Oh, the platform. But I rarely use... I really should use force more. There's multiple things I can do. That wasn't one of them. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna die. I mean, I am, but... Alright, just sink faster, I guess. Alright, can't get there yet. Not while I'm on it, huh? Oh, I can climb it normally. Ooh. Don't lie to me, I saw it. It was shiny over there. Alright, and now I can run across and climb this.
What a mess. Leaking pipes, exposed wires, a recipe for disaster. I guess this'll need reporting in.
Oh no.
Documenting, noting, logging. Lot of bureaucracy. Perfect job for a B1.
I'll help. Yeah. Oh no, lift it. I wonder, do the turrets not... Alright. Do the turrets not count as combat? Because I don't think they use force powers when I use them on using lift and slam on the turrets.
Maintenance path should get us topside, I think.
Which is nice, because turrets are sort of a hazard that I can't fight otherwise. Can you just make that? I can just make that. Make sure to target you this time. Well, that looks dangerous. Anything in here? No.
There he is!
Yes. Yes, I am. Exactly what I wanted to happen. The turret just gave me a new target to do as well. Lift that up. Made a mistake. I don't suppose I can lift that from here? Noted. Drop it. Or raise it. Raise it. And we're good. I totally didn't need that. I could have made that. Oh well. Give me that.
I wonder how long this has been here.
Very long. Is that not even path forward? Or is it... Where? This map is difficult. Alright, I'm looking at a green up there that I can't access. Why are you showing me that? Oh, okay, that is the path ahead. I I just need to go over here now. Alright, bring you down. I'm sorry. Bring you up. Cross. Grapple.
The Fall of the Jedi is an excellent example of how you can find purpose through chaos.
I do not know where this is going.
The Jedi fall, the Empire rises. From chaos, something new and powerful is born. Seems like a great example to me.
It's really not.
Watch this, John.
Have this!
Making me run!
Attack! Attack!
Not you! I wanted to push the explodey dude. I mean, that was fun. Just clock the guy in the ground.
Die, Jedi!
No.
It's fine.
What's fine? Yes? You can scan this door, you can't open it?
No way of getting through.
Oh. It's fine. I hit the wrong button entirely.
Now, if I just... There. Sorry, old droid, but I promise you're gonna live on.
Aw. A droid reborn. To the talented and determined mechanic, even a wrecked droid can find a new purpose. A gun platform can be fashioned, for instance, from a droidica's pneumatic blaster arms. Oh, it's a droidica stuck on a wall. That's what a turret is. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Why is this just stuck raising? But yeah, the reason why these turrets are shielded and whatnot,
It's locked down.
because they're just droidicas stuck to walls. That's neat. Ooh, actually,
Ready for combat.
I wonder, are you?
What's happening?
I'm out of power. Excellent. Excellent. That's what I want in a lift. One down.
Time is up. Assessing damage.
Yeah, you're slightly heavier, but I gotta push for that.
That was close.
Wasn't that close, but wasn't amazing. What is this platform here that I clearly walked past? Did I walk past it? This map is confusing. No, because I didn't go there yet. I walked this way. Can't go through that door. Hang on, did I miss a door or something this way? Like a little room? Oh, yeah, that's the room I can't get to. This is so confusing. Oh, I'm going up. I was going down.
Bode?
I mean, it makes sense of
can you
going
hear
up,
me?
but still. That sounds like a
Must be
no.
out of range, or they're jamming our comms. I'm sure he's okay, but for now we have to go it alone.
Yeah. I'm so glad I have lift now. That, against the regular mobs at least, that effectively replaces slow. Because it's like, I'm gonna lock you down just immediately now. And also, it's nice for the exploration and transversal.
Maybe we can get to that turbo lift now. Let's stop here.
Alright, well, I'm back up here. I can lift that now. Hang on, though. There are doors I can probably, like, shove open, right? Is there one here? Alright, I can lift that. There's a door there that I can open. Oh! Oh! This is not the way. This way. That was the one door that I saw and was like, oh, I can't get through. And that has a Magna Guard. Right? Whoops. Is it over here?
Eyes up.
Not you.
Wanna dance?
Who's talking to me? Because they're not here right now. You're both stuck.
Just you and me, bud.
I missed the dodge.
Strike! Let me go!
You got what you wanted. I let you go. Bye. What? What? Why am I seeing a lift prompt? Seeing a lift prompt through the floor. Why? That's why. Where even am I right now? Ah! Shimmy through. Where am I going right now? Okay, that looks like a separate hidden way. Oh. Hello? Wait, is this... This is where it came from, wasn't it? Yep. Excuse me while I go back up. I have to get out first. There we go. I'm already lost. Splentacular. Door is behind me? Yes. That's right, because I had to sneak through. I had to open this and then sneak through. Why does it camera lock onto that? I can't even lock onto the door, but it will camera lock onto it. Okay, but where's that other door that I wanted to get to? This one, right? There's 2 lift platforms. Like, the one I want is the one with the Magna Guard behind it. Let me go across again. Try to find out where that was. Were you always there? Well, you're not anymore. I'll lift that in a second.
Hey, you!
Yeah, me?
Here.
Okay. Bye. I opened that, but I do want to go back this way because there's stuff. And you. And you. Open you. Give me you. There we go. Got the ability to get the abilities. Good point. I need those. Got new powers level up. Yes, I can help you. Just let me get over there. I guess. Break you. I already grabbed that prior, right? I realize I'm backtracking. I want to. And you. And you. And you. And you. Lift you? Do I have to slam you? Ooh, resistance pommel. Okay. Well, there we go. Go up. This is the side.
Target spotted.
You didn't care. You didn't care. You know what? That makes sense.
Help. That's a scratch. What?
I'm confused too, dude. I went into quick draw mode and apparently it dodged your attack. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Remember your training. Make that count.
Damage is low, but I get all my shots back.
I don't think so. Come on.
What? What is it, huh? Yeah, I whiffed my attack. So what? Drop that? No. It's gonna be a pain to get back, isn't it? But I want to find the things. Grapple. Where's that village? Where are the village people? Where? Aha! Found it. That's what I wanted. Let's go, Magna Guard. Mastiff? Nope, Mastiff. Why are you a special Magna Guard? Explain. I should take advantage of that.
Rebooting protocols.
Oops. Not in range. Ha, force block. Where'd your health bar go, dude? Wait. You're not even a proper Magna Guard. You just died straight up. I didn't even cut your head off or anything. A highly modified Magna Guard bodyguard droid. The Mastiff was a personal project of Revis. Having successfully reprogrammed battle droids en masse, the Gendai wished to see how far he could renovate a droid's programming. The result is the Mastiff, a ruthless, hyper-enhanced killing machine that would fight until the last of its processes fails. Really? Because I didn't expect it to be anything special, and it wasn't. It was super nothing. Are you kidding me? It's not like I can say I'm over-leveled. I'm just playing the game. Skill point. Take it. I didn't expect that to be a boss or anything. Also, we're running into the same problem we had with the first game where some bosses are just gonna be regular dudes. You know what? I could say that I wasted time, but I did get a second thing.
Force is with me.
So it was actually worth it to take the long route around. But yeah. Except for the Ninth Sister in the beginning and Danganronpa early on, there have only been like 2 unique bosses. The Rancor and Ogdo count as well, I guess. But they're beast bosses. They are unique compared to like the... what's it called? The Not Nidak that I fought before. But like... that's just a Magna Guard. We already had a boss Magna Guard, and that one wasn't terribly special either because Magna Guards are a normal enemy. That one's supposed to be a super normal enemy, but it was just a normal enemy. Like, where are the unique... I'm still waiting on Taran Malicos. I'm still waiting on Gorgara of this game. They haven't happened yet. And it's kind of disappointing. Because I really want a Taran Malicos. Okay, now I can group slam. Soaring Lift didn't really lift nearby enemies, unless I need to increase the radius with 1 skill point? Really? I can get Mass Slam and then pick up Gravitational Mastery just to make it big. Alright, but what happens if I lift them and then slam them? I was hoping it'd show you slamming them. That's a little disappointing. But that is a huge area. Give me a big group of enemies to do that on, and I will be very happy. Anyway, let's lift this. Probably should have gone over here first. Ah, you're back again, aren't you? Also, I can just stop. Wait, then where does this go? Oh!
Intruder! Detonator prime!
Ow! Ow! Who even? Oh, you. Alright, this should be going up. A box. Could've done this earlier if I really, really tried. Because this turns out this was not the way forward. No, this was the way forward that I didn't even notice was here. That explains the droideka guarding the path forward. That makes a lot of sense. So it's just the same on both sides? No, there's a door I can't access on this side. Let me see what that is. Oh, it's another... Okay, how do I deactivate that? There are some stairs. I wonder if that X door on the map, because it's labeled with an X as opposed to like just being a door. One-way door. Oh. I see. All right, let's get up here. Oh, there's that dude. There's a door up there, but I don't think that's actually a door I can go through. It doesn't look like it's on the map. I guess I'll just sneak through here. Where are we going? Oh boy.
Centauri, your work is unparalleled. But sending a droid instead of facing me yourself, such cowardice.
A small price to pay for her sparing your life.
Tell me, did the Jedi's death satisfy you?
He escaped.
All those years of incarceration dull your edge.
Sharp enough to see the Jedi might be your equal.
Ooh. Say it again and I'll cut out your tongue.
It'll grow back. Dagon.
So Gendai are like super generators.
The Jedi is a threat.
Not now that we have this.
I already duplicated the device's frequencies. We can now access any site she sealed.
Well done, Ravis. You, activate the forest array.
This is one of those lightsaber dudes.
Go to the Shattered Moon. I know where Centauri hid the last compass.
Dagon.
Ravis is like hyper competent. Weird that he's subservient. He even sees Cal as a proper threat.
After you have it, I will consider my oath to you fulfilled.
And then I'll fight you again?
What then, old friend?
The galaxy has changed. There are many wars, but little honor to be won from them.
Once we are on Tanalorr, perhaps we can dream up a new war. You and I.
What if he doesn't want to fight anymore?
Perhaps.
Maybe. What are you fighting for anyway? Both of you.
Before I go, do you want me to scrap the droid?
No. Centauri must have purged the droid's memory bank. Has no knowledge of the compass. I will tear it down to the bolts and reprogram it to serve me as it once served her.
What is your deal? Oh, blinking in and out of existence. Gendai. The Gendai are a species about which little is known. What is understood, however, is that they do not seem to age and die as other organics do, and they are mostly amorphous, being no more than a huge mass of nerves. They are nearly indestructible and only die when their core nerves are severed or their bodies are utterly and completely destroyed. Right, back in the original Clone Wars cartoon, what was his name? Dirge? He fought Obi-Wan a lot, and he was super cool, but he was also, like, super immortal. I think he's the same race. So Gendai are Majin Buu, but not pink. Because they regenerate, they're apparently blobs that decide to take the shape of people, and they need to have their core nerves severed. Gotta hit the brainstem. Alright. There's two paths. Which one's the forward path? That one leads to more path. So. That doesn't help me.